Okay, today let's show you how to get data from API. Say, for example, in this property market statistics provided by the Rating and Valuation Department of the Hong Kong government, for those data series with this green label API available, then you can get the data based on the API URL address. So say, for example, here I find two series with API available. For this one, private retail, rental and price indices. So if I click this index, then of course you can have some preview of the data set in months, and then the rental index and the price indexes. You can also make use of this API builder to filter the data you can export to your preferred format. So click this API builder. So then you can choose monthly data, quarterly data, or annual data. So then for monthly data, you can choose which year. Say, for example, I would like to choose year beginning with 1997. And besides that, any other filter. Say, for example, we include rent and price. Then with these filters, then we can get the JSON format API query string here. Right? It looks very complicated, and it also shows the query result with the year column and then month column, rental index and price index. Then you can either export the result, or if we are going to use of the Colab to get the API data, then we copy this API query string. Now here is the Colab. So first of all, we import request library, and then here URL equals to open bracket, open quotation mark. Then this is the API. Okay, here we include the API query string. So by means of this URL, we also define response to be equal to the request.get this URL. Then let's show you what will be the result. Yeah. So here shows you the result in JSON format with the variable and then the result. In January 1997, rental index is 119.3 and price index is 150.8. So this is how an API query string can be generated by an API builder and then put into a Colab to get the data directly from the raw data set. But then if there's no API builder provided, then how can we specify an API by ourselves? And here, Eurostack provide a detailed explanation of the structure. The first part refers to the host URL. Say, for example, this is provided by the Eurostack, and it is in our EST API service for data in version number. And then the later part refers to the format. Here's JSON format. The language is English, and the data set name is national account for GDP with one precision, and the unit of measure is the chain link value. We make use of the 2010. So let me show you our specification. First of all, we also import the request. Then we specify the URL, and here you will find the first part refers to the host URL, and then the data in REST format, JSON format, English, the database name, and then the precision. And here I explain that, right, the geolocation DE stand for Germany and NL stand for the Latin. Then the national account item is B1GQ. B1GQ stands for gross domestic product and market prices. And then the unit measure is CLV10, and CLV10 refers to the chain link value 2010 million euro. And the last filter refers to the time, is 2019 and 2020. Okay, so with this specification, then let's see whether you can get the data from the API. Yeah, here, the final value refers to 2019 Germany's GDP, 2020 Germany GDP, 2019 the Netherlands GDP, and 2020 the Netherlands GDP.